Hello and welcome back. It is Thrawn's Revenge here, and I have here the Hailfire class droid tank. This is a partnership with Jarjarbricks. They are a kit maker. So before I even start the video, if you are interested in picking up this model, you can go to jjbricks.com and you will be able to buy this in either CIS colors or Federation colors. My version is the Federation colors, and we're just going to go straight into it. So the Hailfire Droid, also known as the IG-227 Hailfire class droid tank, is made by Harchal Engineering. It is a wheeled tank. It costs about 60,000 credits. Credit values are all over the place in Star Wars. It has a height depth of 8.5 meters, maximum speed of 45 kilometers an hour. It has a retractable laser cannon as well as 2 sets of missile launchers that are supposed to have 30 missiles total. In my version of the model, there are 18 missiles. I was not able to put all of the right amount of missiles on this model because I didn't want to overcomplicate the head. The head is already fairly complex model, and to add even more missiles at the scale that I was working at, it made more sense to have less but be the right size than have more and be overly sized. So that was kind of my thought process with it. So we'll get right into the important bits. Biggest thing about this model, it rolls. This model 100% rolls. It is able to move. It uses custom 3D prints designed by a friend of mine. So this thing is able to roll all nice and good and stuff. And so you'll be able to get a lot of movement out of this. It's not a very fragile model unless you're moving it from A to B. So like as long as it's on a table or on a desk or something, as long as it is sitting where it should be, you should be completely fine with moving it around. Picking it up is a different story, and I will show you the handling sections of the model later. So, as you saw, the wheels rotate there inside this kind of housing. There's a weapon on the bottom right here. This is able to swivel side to side. And then I know that it doesn't have the kind of angling that it should have. There are some images of it without the angling. There are some images of it with the angling. Because it's using ratchet joints for the highest amount of durability for the connections from the wheels to the head, it cannot angle them. If you find a way to kind of change it up, go for it. This was the best option I could find without already overcomplicating a complicated model. I'll show you guys kind of the back as well so you can see a little bit better. Best place to hold it is here. That's kind of why I extended this a tiny bit, is this is the best location to kind of move it back and forth, and it gets the best amount of motion. My wheels are the prototype wheels, so these are made in black. The original prototype wheels were these guys. They were thinner, so they were less thick. These are about 25% thicker. The problem that we had was that there was a slight wobble to the model when it was rolling forward and backward. Thickening the wheels removed the wobbling completely. The downside is the wheels are now heavier, and thus the model's wheel system doesn't like being picked up as much. It can still be picked up and moved around, but you'll have to reset it every time you move it around. So I'll kind of show you the handling of the model. So you can be very rough with it. I can kind of, wiggle it around and stuff. The missiles are on hinges, so it is possible to just hinge them out of place, but they're very easy to set back, so that's not that big of a deal. The part that is the most finicky is going to be these. So these covers. So I'll show you what happens when you pick it up. So as you see, those wheel covers are connected by hinge plates. So every time you pick it up, when you put it back down, you'll have to re-put the hinge covers. And those are very easy to put back. When you build it, the wheel is in there. It's fully in there. So it's not like the wheel's gonna pop out or anything. Just make sure you check the seams and everything, squish it in, make sure everything's fine. And then when you pick it up and put it down, put the covers back over it to get that correct look of the Hailfire droid. Those covers will keep moving. There was no way to get them kind of perfectly in that position, but I feel that's, positives and negatives of Lego. It was a design challenge. It was the best that I could come up with such a scale. It is the closest to minifig scale I could possibly get the model. I think it turned out a lot better than I had expected. I was thinking that the wheels would have a lot more trouble than they would, but these 3D printed wheels that my friend was able to design ended up perfectly. They look very close to the actual model. Yeah, mine are in the wrong colors. If you order this, yours will probably be in dark bluish gray, kind of. You know, it's not Lego plastics, it's a different company's plastics. So there's some give and take on how it ends up in the printing process. But it will mostly look like this, just the wheels will be gray of some sort. It is available in CIS colors, as I have said. The link to the kit company's store will be in the description down below. You can get either the CIS colors or the Federation colors. Supporting that store supports me. It supports all the designers that are on there, and there are some amazing designers. So I would highly recommend at least taking a look at the store, seeing if something is your fancy. My crab droids that I got was also from that store. So thank you again to Jarjarbricks for trusting me on such a complicated model and willing to work with me over the couple of months to design this to its fullest extent so that I can share it with all of you guys. This is the last you'll be seeing of this prototype version. I will be selling this personally to my regular who does all of my commissions, so he will be getting this version as well as the 2 original printed wheels, and I will most likely be spray painting this. I'm still working on whether or not that'll cost a lot and whether that's possible to do on this plastic. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Quick update for me. I'm going to be, as the video is dropping, I'm going to be on vacation with my family in Palm Springs. So I will be taking a break from streaming, from Instagram, from all that stuff. And then I'll be back. I hope to be back into the swing of things. ATAA, still in the process of working on it. I'm close to done. I just need to finish the top and the sides, and there's a couple of pieces that need to be properly fitted together and stuff. And then hopefully I'll be ordering the parts and start making the instructions for that. So again, thank you so much. And I'll see you all next time. Peace out.